What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Rise of the Ronin. And that is it for the intro. We are going to jump right back into the main story. Where Katsu doesn't want to burn down Edo, but he's, you know.
I've already heard the news from the Shinshogumi, but I was hoping you could fill me in on some of the details.
What details, bro? My old partner is working with the Sekihotai. Not a liar. Not a hair on Princess Atsuko's head was harmed. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Dependable as ever. Thank you. I'm sure Princess Atsuko herself has an even higher opinion of you. Now, we need to prepare a location for talks to take place. Saigo's saying he won't stop fighting until the shogunate has been ground to dust.
Why is Saigo such a diehard on this matter?
During the Forbidden Gate Rebellion, it was Saigo who decided to fight alongside the shogunate. Whatever he might say, he knows the shogun is a smart man. Which is why he's still vigilant. He's worried Tokugawa will find a way to commandeer the new administration.
And what is it Saigo's really after?
He wants His Excellency dead. Which is the one thing I will never consent to. First and foremost, those advocating for war would never let it go. If the shogun's life was in peril, it would mean a bloody fight to the bitter end.
Don't worry, I have a letter from Princess Atsuko with me.
Is that really from her? Well,
yeah.
Coming from Princess Atsuko, this might actually hit home. My friend, you've only gone and solved it. The main Satsuma force has set up camp in the Kanagawa post before they move on Edo. They've got British-made artillery and battleships. Saigo's bound to be there. Now, it won't be easy to get that letter to him. Can I count on you?
Bro, I went through his initial force and I whooped him and Katsura. You don't think I can do that again? I'll need some... It would be something else if I always needed some prep time. I would be Batman at that point.
You're holding the lives of Edo's people in your hands. I'm betting it all on you.
So they believe the Shogun Tokugawa will find some way to manipulate the Imperials Man, no, I don't want Takasugi with me. Not after he turned, well, I can't say not after he turned on me because I really turned on him, to be honest. But give me, you know what? Let's get a crew of foreigners in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get a crew of foreigners in here and see how it goes.
I'm counting on you.
Get over here, boy.
Don't take any chances.
What? Come on, what you got?
Enemy!
Yeah, I'm not that same button masher you used to know. Okay, maybe I'm a little button masher. Oh wow, they're all out here, huh? Takes care of one of y'all. Takes care of another one of y'all. Who doing all this shooting? Get off of there, boy. Nice kick. Bro, y'all are getting whooped, man. You have to commandeer these ships. One cannon shouldn't stop me, bro. I mean, these combos, though. Alright, we commandeer the ship. The question now is, how do we get to Saigo? Yeah, y'all were some terrible bodyguards. Okay, there's no flag out here, so I'm gonna have to keep my...
Those are Mr. Saigon's orders!
No!
Don't take any chances.
Let's go, boy. You're already about to die. Yeah.
No, I can't let you pass.
Well, you didn't let me. I made you. So that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Now let's move on in here and talk to Saigo himself. He shouldn't want to fight me. I thought I'd already whooped his tail one time. You know what I'm saying? I need to make a change to my boss set. Because I'm low on flames. I'm actually low on everything. Like, I'm out of electricity. Alright, let's go.
Don't rush. Take your time.
How much can I upgrade this by? 3? That's not really a lot. Alright, so...
Sure thing.
I can only make 2? Wait. How many flash bombs can I make? Not flash bombs. Powder bombs. I have 215. I can only make 2. I got 215. I should be good.
Take your time.
You only have 1?
Is that all?
I'll buy these.
I wonder how you'll use it.
I'm gonna use it on Saigo if he wants to fight. I can switch allies? Okay, if I can switch allies, give me jewels. Alright, let's go.
At last we shall go into the roiling waters of the southern sea, our hearts pure and unclouded as the light of the full moon. Geshu, you died as you did, with unwavering resolve. Your poem is always in my heart.
He's gonna want to fight, isn't he?
I hear you've been busy in Edo. Have you come to kill me?
What's with this camera? Bro, I cannot carry that to save my life. Are you serious?
Sorry for the trouble.
Well, guess what? You just did, boy. You fell. You're on your knees. What did I tell you last time? Sit down and sit still.
Princess Atsuko.
Sit down and pay attention, child. You dealing with an actual samurai, an actual Ronin.
I make the following plea with all my heart. I had thought Princess Atsuko to be a mere hostage of the shogunate, but it seems that her concern is not for her own life. She wants a world fit for all of those who have sacrificed so much. This goes beyond the shogunate or the revolutionist army. Princess Atsuko is wiser than us all. I have read her message. Now, I must speak to Katsu.
Lay one blade on this fro and you dead, bro. It's just that simple. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Lay one hair on this. One blade on this fro, and you dead. But that's the only thing left, so I guess we'll jump straight to it.
Hey!
Is it glitched?
Saigo has sent word back that he's ready to negotiate. In truth, I already had high hopes. But you still outdone yourself. Princess Atsuko, Saigo, and we could never have achieved this. No matter how hard we tried.
Cause y'all some stubborn
The
folk.
fact that we've been able to come this far is all down to the bonds that you have forged.
Bonds are curious things. Yes, those bonds made all the difference. Bonds have their downsides too.
Indeed, they are. They have their upsides and their downsides. But you'll be glad of them in the end. Or so I believe. People might act like they're only looking out for themselves. But in truth, everyone is shaped by their bonds. I want to settle things between the Shogunate and the new administration. We need less fighting and more talking. It won't be easy. But what choice is there? But I fear the Demon Claw Samurai is bound to intervene.
I was about
That's
to say
why
that.
I want you there. To end this once and for all.
Understood.
Right. It's do or die for the both of us tonight. By the way, some of your acquaintances are hoping for a word with you. The negotiations with Saigo aren't set to begin just yet. I'm sure you have much to discuss, so I'll leave you be.
What? The Veiled Edge. Talk to Katsu option. Say goodbye to the group.
Ah,
Is this
it's you.
Ryoma? What are you doing here? I thought you were going to America.
Looks like
We
it's
must be
time
on
for
the-
you to finally settle the score with your partner. When it came down to it with me and Izo, it was kill or be killed. But I don't want things to go the same way for you. Finish your business and come back alive. Got that, counterpart? I
Oh,
know
I'm
you
killing
can
her
do
if I
it.
get the option.
I have absolute faith in you.
If I get the option, she is dead. You understand me? Dead. What does Atsuko have to say?
My utmost thanks for delivering the letter to Saigo. Now everything's up to him and Katsu. If the fighting comes to Edo, my fate will be bound to that of the Shogunate. But it won't come to that, will it? A new world is coming. One where those who gave their all for their country are rewarded. Saigo and the Katsu too are united in this belief.
Okay, so there's 12 other people to talk to.
Oh, hello there. A new battle is just breaking out. Not that of the Satsuma Choshu Alliance, but one of commerce. Soon, we'll be fending off merchants and traders from all over the world. I expect to have my hands full indeed. But that's still yet to come. You must conclude your own battle first. Leave the future to me, and give all you can to the here and now. Stay well.
At least that won't be like a fight to the death. It'll just be healthy competition between competing companies, right? Like,
Ah,
they
it's
won't
you.
kill you for new inventions or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Is this Ine?
Hello there. Think of all the lives that are lost so easily in war. But saving a life is a different matter. It requires real effort. I've tried everything to save my patients. So I know, from experience, that miracles do not just happen. They are made to happen. A lot of people are looking for you for just such a miracle. So go out and do it. But make sure you come back safe. I don't know why I said a lot of people. It's me who will be waiting for you. So please, promise you'll return.
Usually I would say I don't make promises I can't keep, but since this is a video game, if I have to, I will try as many times as I can to take these big old jewels.
Orders have come from the homeland to withdraw from Japan. But I'm of no mind to live. I have found a way forward. After encountering the Shinsengumi, we formed the Dragon Corps, the battalion of my dreams. We'll depart soon and work to become the samurai of the new age. I trust you will follow your own path. Farewell.
Now, I wonder if that's a real...
Then go.
I wonder if that's a real battalion.
Katsu will go down in history for all he has achieved, I am sure. Truly, one's status and birth need not hinder one's potential. If we all had his capacity to make our dreams a reality, this country would be transformed. Don't you think?
What makes you think you...
If we could all emulate his example. But I do not see why this should remain but a dream. No, I will make it so myself.
I was about to say, what makes you think you don't have the same potential as him? Alright, so who's left? Like, yeah, who else is there to speak to? You know what? I can't zoom in anymore. Let me, oh, GamezNChill, okay. I'm gonna mark him on the map because I don't see him. If I mark that dude, I should be able to see the rest. Okay. Oh, he's upstairs?
You.
GamezNChill? Oh no, that's not where they are. They're over here.
Oh,
I already
hello
spoke
there.
to you. Let's see what you got to say.
As technology advances, it can be used to harm men, and even stir up great wars. But the fact remains that it can be used to save men, too. In the end, it is a tool, and we decide their use. I choose to trust in people, in their hearts, and so I continue my work. Speaking of which, I have a new invention in the works. Come on, have a gander once you are able to rest your sword. Alright then, be seeing you.
Yep. Y'all talking like I'm gonna die, man. I'm gonna kill my blade twin. I promise you that. If I don't kill my blade twin,
it's you.
it's a wrap. I'm gonna be super heated at this game. The rest of them should be up here.
Hey.
Katsura, eh? No, this is
I had a feeling I might
Takasugi.
find you here. My intuition as sharp as ever, eh? As someone who owes you his life, let me speak my piece. You survived this long. Don't waste it by dying now, understood? The mark of a true hero is that they live when they are supposed to and die when they are supposed to. That's how we should aspire to be.
That's just it. We can't decide when we're supposed to die. That's not on us.
How do you do?
After beating you so many times, I'm doing fine,
It was a
bro.
tough choice. But Saigo has decided to participate in the talks. It all came down to the letter you delivered from Princess Atsuko. A world in which those who fought for others get their just reward. In those words, Saigo and I both saw the shape this country should take. Far too many have died in order for us to get here. I pray what comes next will live up to both their hopes and ours. And that your efforts will be rewarded. That concludes business.
Fumi, I am so sorry about what happened with you and... Oh, dude.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Why do those who seek peace go to war? I don't have the answer. But I know you're always risking your life for a peaceful world. That much is painfully clear. Knowing that much, I can almost glimpse the answer. Come back safe, please. You have to.
Well, those who seek peace go to war because their definition of peace is often different than the one they're warring with. For example, the shogunate's definition of peace is you guys living under my rule and giving me taxes and allowing me to get extra off of you, you know, while we sit and govern. Whereas these guys' definition of peace is one parliament that makes rules for everybody. You know? So it depends on what your idea of peace is. What do you want? Boy, I done beat you so many times.
Good to see you safe and sound. I thought I should catch up with you while I was checking on things in Edo. I have always chosen what I believe to be the best course. But I know many men have lost their lives because of my choices. I want to help make a world where all can see their deaths were not in vain. I need you to know that.
Now, if it comes to a choice of me having to kill you or not, right now, you're dead. So I hope things can change before then. Ernest Stowe, so I need to do him because I didn't talk to him. I didn't talk to Soji. I didn't talk to Hajime Saito. I did talk to Okubo though. I'm trying to figure out who the remaining people are that I haven't talked to.
Oh, hello there. Ever since I was an apprentice, following Kondo has been a matter of course. That's why I fought in the Shisengumi. Now it looks like the war is drawing to a close. Yet, still I struggle to imagine a world where our swords are sheathed for good. But perhaps that would be no bad thing. Or so I have come to think. For now, I pray for your success.
What do you mean you find it hard to see a world where our swords are shaped for good?
Good to
are
see you.
You crazy?
Since last we met, I've been representing Britain in talks with the new administration. I'm applying pressure to them, suggesting that a civil war would be bad for trade. Surely they won't be fool enough to ignore the British Empire. Saigo will factor us into his calculations, I do not doubt. The rest I leave to you. Please, protect Edo, and this country I love so dearly.
I wonder, like, was the British Empire that big of a boss back then? That they could make those type of could make that type of headway with that kind of threat? Were they that big of a boss back then? I know, I see you over here, boy. I done whooped you so many times too.
There are two sides to everything, light and shadow. We are of the kind who belong in the shadow.
Why?
Not that I mind. There is work to be done in both worlds. I think I'm close to understanding why it is I risk my life. The blood we've shed in the shadows has been in the service of history. That's our true purpose. You must see it through. Some other time then.
Alright, I've talked to everyone. Go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Katsu. And start this main endeavor. Hold on. Before I do that, let me switch this to lightning. Yeah, that'll do. Let me switch it to lightning.
It's you.
Alright, let's go.
Have you met with everyone you wanted? When you're ready, head to the Satsuma base.
Wait, I still have things to do. Do you have any last things you want to say to me?
Enough of that. Not the type to get sappy. I found a place that does good eel recently, though. Soft and plump like you wouldn't believe, with just the right amount of sauce. Quite exquisite. I'll take you there. My treat. But first, we have work to do.
I'm done what I need to do. Let's go.
It's the difficult things that end up the most interesting. Never be so uptight you can't enjoy the moment. Right then, let's go.
Man, boy, if you don't...
This is no time for games or evasions. Let us be straight with each other.
Naturally, I came with the same intention. So let us talk.
First, the new administration's requests.
Well, I kind of predicted this from the jump, you know?
It is time to end this.
I just don't know if I can, you know?
So you're determined to interfere. Deftly done. I know you bent up on it. You've always been too soft.
How is she able to block my parries?
What purpose? What work will you have?
Yeah, like why is she able to counter that?
We are meant to be together, and we can be again.
I can't see anything in this dark. Like, I'm just moving all over the place. I'm out of stamina.
If I can't reach you, then I must be the one to kill you!
I will stop you, no matter what!
I ate the wrong thing.
It's for you that I seek to change the world. Stand aside.
So they were able to make peace. I hope.
I wanted to make a world where we could live together. Just let me die. By your hand.
Spare your blade twin or kill your blade twin. You have killed so many people. You understand? You've killed so many people. I know I have too, but the people I've killed tried to kill me first. You killed for the wrong reasons. Your mindset is we must have chaos in order to live, and that's not true. You've had 5 or 6 chances to see that the world does not need to be burning for us to have an existence. I'm proof of that. But you failed to see it. You failed to see it not once, but you failed to see it twice. When we first fought the Blue Demon, you risked your life. You lost your arm for me, your hand for me. I thought you were dead. But then I found out you were alive, and your plan was to pit the Americans against the shogunate. And then your plan became to pit the Americans against the anti-shogunate. And then your plans became to pit the shogunate against the anti-shogunate. And you fanned that flames. And when the Americans were gone, you went and joined the British and tried to do the same thing. I've tried time after time after time to get you to see chaos is not the answer. And you know what? Every time I've beaten you back, what did you do? You went and you created the Sake Hote, or whatever they're called, to come out here and cause more strife. There can be a world without chaos. But that world can exist with you in it. I'm sorry.
Look. It is a place.
Edo is not ablaze. So what? Oh, that's the Shogun right there. So he's leaving, so what does that mean? They're in Western garb, but they're coming up with rules, I guess, for Japan? The Satsuma are training new ways. I guess they got guns and stuff. Oh, that's her husband. I'm so sorry, Fumi. He was just terrible to you, man. Hopefully you can marry somebody that'll, you know... Well, who knows? Maybe... What, are you trying to say they got together now? That's Shoji. So it looks like he was cured of his tuberculosis. He reminds me so much of Ran Maru from the Samurai Warriors game. The Americans came back? What? And that's Ryoma. So that's the end of the game. Let me say this now while the credits are rolling. It was a roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie. It was a roller coaster. Without the Blade Twin saga, this story was pretty good. Without the Blade Twin thing. Now, if me and my Blade Twin were like, let's say my Blade Twin had interests with, I don't know, some other clan that wanted to rule Japan, and so she was trying to pit the Satsuma and the Choshu against the shogunate with the British so that her specific clan can come in and swoop up the remains and rule Japan, that would be one thing. But for her whole purpose to be to start wars so that she could be hired as a fighter, just dumb. But the rest of the story was pretty good in my opinion. I like the fact that they made peace. And I believe that some of the character quests was a result of that. Like, for example, Takasugi wouldn't have been playing that instrument with Fumi because he'd have been dead of tuberculosis if I hadn't have done that character quest. Same with Shoji, who was out there playing with the kids. So it looks like everyone pretty much... First of all, they didn't have to burn Edo. And the Shogun is like... I guess he's just chilling, you know, roaming the lands. I actually I actually like that it ended that way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my hatred for my Blade twin even went away when she realized at the end that her way of thinking was wrong. And she thanked me for stopping her from killing so many people. You know? For stopping her from creating this chaos. I don't know what would have happened had I spared her. I'm assuming if I spared her, then, you know, she'd have probably tried to kill me. But the fact that she realized at the end that she needed to be stopped, that kind of redeemed her in my eyes. I just hope she made peace before she left this world, you know. But real talk, she had plenty of opportunities. She had plenty of opportunities to see that the world does not need to be in chaos. And she chose, you know, to keep on trying to create the chaos. And so I had to end it somehow. You know? This was our last chance to prevent Edo from going up in flames. And you know what? I bet if I spared her life, she would have went in and either killed one of those two and caused chaos. But yeah, the fact that she, you know... Oh, I can skip this? But yeah, so the fact that she realized I needed to be stopped, and I'm glad it's you to stop me. I can live with that. You know, I can live with that. And again, after I got in the dojo and started training with like Hijikata and all of them, learning how to actually use the light sparks and stuff, the combat didn't seem as tedious, like, or as aggravating, rather. You know, so all in all, I would give this game a pickup. I think it was definitely worth the money. There was definitely a lot of content in the game. And the fact that, now one thing I didn't like, is that a lot of the choices didn't seem to matter at all. The character specific quests mattered. Like, there's no telling what would have happened to the Shogun if I'd have done his character quest, but I didn't know how to find him and increase the bond at the time. But yeah, there's no telling how that would have ended. But real talk, overall, I enjoyed the game. I feel like I got my money's worth from the game. The Blade Twin was significantly easier, which I guess is kind of weird, because she was very difficult when I had actual teammates. But when I had to face her by myself, she was super easy. Let me see it. I'm trying to give these credits enough time to... I actually do. I wonder what would have happened if the Americans were there instead of the British. And you know what else? I wonder what was the deal with the American girl, the Western girl, that made the cure that healed Takasuki. I wonder what happened with her. So what happens now that let me guess, I buried my Blade Twin? So now Veiled Edge Demon's Kimono. Post-completion features. You completed the main storyline and unlocked the following features. The Midnight difficulty setting is now available. Use the Testament of the Soul to play midnight missions and obtain masterwork equipment. Ally missions have been unlocked. Use the Testament of the Soul to play high-risk, high-reward missions. Breakthrough. Skills have been added to the stat menu. Learn the Mumyo Kaishin Ryu combat style and other special skills that will enhance the protagonist. So I got a veiled. You obtain the masterwork equipment. A piece of masterwork equipment. You can freely transfer special effects from regular equipment to masterwork equipment by way of the bond transfer preferred at the blacksmith. Note that transferring effects to anything other than a free slot will require more materials than normal. Also, set bonuses cannot be transferred. So what's my... I'm assuming... Learn allows you to learn the combat style of your blade twin. Raise your stats. Raise your stats regardless of what special skills you have learned. And raise the stats of your allies overall. Also, I can learn my blade twin's fighting style. Level up the sabers combat style. Oh, so this is all of her combat styles? No, increase your maximum health. Oh, this is... Oh, so... Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's all the combat styles. A great sword, oxtail blade. I want to learn the oxtail blade style. Increase your maximum health plus 50. What about this? Increase attack power of sub-weapons. Increase your poise stat, allowing you to take less ki damage. Increase your infliction stat, enhancing what? Increase the primary attack and defense of your allies. I think I'll give myself a maximum HP increase. Now, let me bring out the oxtail blade. This is 99, so I'll go. This is my blade twins fighting style right here. But isn't that the same as the other one? Okay. Nice. So what mission is this? Attempt the midnight difficulty, optional. I don't want to do that right now. You know, I actually I don't believe that this is the worst ending, you know? I don't think this is the worst ending. But I wonder something though. Could I go to the Testament of the Soul? You know what? Maybe I'll save that for another video. I'm wondering if I go to the Testament of the Soul, right? Could I see what happens? Craft and blacksmith options are at your longhouse.
You're back. Good.
So now I can craft stuff, eh? Yes, give me 46 of those. But I wonder, can I, where's Testament of the Soul? By retrying Ronin mission, a rift in the Roshan Gumi, you are now able to change your faction. Changing your faction will result in different allegiances and enemies for certain areas. To view your current faction, press triangle. Press triangle to explore Yokohama at the midnight difficulty setting. Restoring public order and subduing fugitives in this mode of heightened difficulty will allow you to obtain masterwork weapons. Look at all the collection I did though. Like, look at all the collection I did here. So if I switch to midnight, what does that say? It says switch to midnight. Wait, hold up. What is this? Strengthen your relationship with Ryoma. I have no idea what that is. But it says switch to, oh, L3. So I get to keep everything. Hold on, let me see. Return to Yokohama and retry missions. The existing, no. I'm not ready to do that right now. I need to research everything that I lose by switching to midnight. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. That's going to be it for the video. I am okay with the ending. I thought it was going to be a lot worse of an ending than that. But it turned out to be pretty good, honestly, in my opinion. We stopped the war from happening in Edo.
Up every now and then. Be careful, eh?
Ryoma actually got to defy history and live. And my blade, I just wonder though, hold on. I wonder what would happen if you spare the blade to him. I have to see another video because I'm way over time. Whoops. So how do I go back and how do I go back? Is it mission? Oh, that's areas. Yeah, Ronin missions. But yeah, hope you guys will consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, let me know what you think of the story of Rise of the Ronin. Let me know if you, well, actually what I'll do is I'll go into the Testament of the Soul and see how things change based on the decisions. Like what happens if the Americans are there instead of the British, you know? But until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.